What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hatboy Hobby here, and welcome to another episode of my favorite hobby: action figures and basketball cards. You know what? Last night I was watching Dark, Netflix series Dark season 3, and then I came across my list. Then when I was going through the list, I checked. I saw that this Netflix docu-series called The Toys That Made Us. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with that one. I watched it for like less than... I watched it the whole day, actually. The first season, I'm referring to the first season. And one of the episodes there in the first season is about the toy that I enjoy, or the action figures that I enjoyed the most growing up as a child. And I'm not sure if that's which specific episode they featured this toy line, but I'm referring to the Real American Hero G.I. Joe. So and then that actually made me, hey, why don't I create a video for my G.I. Joe action figures? I still have a few, and as you guys can see here, I have here some of, these are all my G.I. Joe action figures, and we're gonna talk about all of these in a bit. But just so you know, these are not the original or the OG 80s G.I. Joe action figures. These are the 25th anniversary edition, and they're slightly taller and more articulated than the original ones. The 80s action figures. So we're gonna talk about all these. I used to have like 100 of them, but I had to let go of some of the characters that I really do not, like. My favorite G.I. Joe, of course, is Snake Eyes and Beachhead. So I just decided to let go of some and then have them trade for another Snake Eyes or another Beachhead action figure. So there. I'm pretty sure if you guys are of my age, 30s, mid 30s, late 30s, 40s and above, you guys are very much familiar with the G.I. Joe cartoon series back then. Okay. Not only are we going to talk about my action figures, we're also going to be talking about some of the items that I have, G.I. Joe related, of course. Like, for instance, these DVD that I have. I have 4 G.I. Joe DVDs. Of course, I got them from the DVD box set from Hasbro. And I'm missing one, but later on I'll show you. And also I have some comics, G.I. Joe comics, of course, and we're gonna check them one by one later on. So here I have like quite a few. These are more than 10 comics I have. And then I also do have some of their cards, since I opened all of my G.I. Joe action figures, so I had to keep their cards. Later on I'll show you why I kept them. Okay. Also, so these are the figures. These are the only figures that I have left. Imagine I have like 100 before. What else? I have here the vehicles left. So there. I have this, and I have this one too. So there. So that's what I have. So later on, I'm gonna show you, each the comics, the cards, the action figures, of course, and then the vehicles. Okay, we're gonna talk about them in a bit. But before we move on to that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. It's Hatboy Hobby. I'm no longer called Hoop Card Junkie. It's Hatboy Hobby now. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to get notified, hit that bell icon. And what else? I think we're all set. And I know you guys are excited. I am too. So let's go ahead and check them out. Welcome back. We're gonna start with this set right here. So let's start with my DVDs. So these are the G.I. Joe DVDs. I got this from the box set, DVD box set. So the DVD box set includes like at least 4 action figures plus this DVDs. So I'm missing one. I think it's the one with with Alpine, the Mountaineer. There. So I have here Arise Serpentor Arise, the Mass Device. I love this episode. Pyramid of Darkness, and The Revenge of Cobra. So I have like four of them. If you will notice, it's still sealed. I haven't really opened them. But this one I did. There you go. It's still right here. So the DVD. So there. And after that, I also do have the comics. So I have like 10 or 12 comics. I got this from the comic pack. We call it the comic pack. Hasbro released a comic pack wherein there are 2 action figures, and this is free. So there, say for instance, this is Storm Shadow versus Snake Eyes, of course. Firefly versus Storm Shadow. So there, and some are still sealed. Some I just had to browse. I really didn't read them. So there, and there you will see some action figures as well at the back. So they're promoting it. So this is the Armadillo Tank Vamp, the Sky Striker. I have all of them before. I had to let go of them. So there, it's pretty sweet, especially when you're a kid. You wanted to read certain comics so that you can try to play and base how you play the characters, based on the comic scenes and all that. So there. So let me show you another one. So here, this one, I love the vehicle, this particular vehicle, the His Tank. This is really sweet. I used to have all 3 of them, the black, this one, the blue, and the red one. So there. And then lastly, I have here as well the cards, or the file cards. Let's start with the 25th anniversary. So this is what I'm talking about earlier. These are the 25th anniversary file cards. Now, why did I keep them? It's because of this one, the file card. So this is really, for me, this one is important because you'll see the real name of the character. You will also see a little bit of history, how they got into G.I. Joe, how they were recruited and all that. So there. And if you are trying, back then, like 10-12 years ago, if you're trying to like sell the G.I. Joe action figures that you own, some of the buyers will look for this one. You can actually sell them at a higher price if you still have them. So if you guys, let's check this out. Clip and save for your G.I. Joe command file. So you have a little bit of a confidential file cabinet or something. So there. Plus, it also gives you what is included in this particular wave, or which action figures you should buy or you should get. So like for this one, so there, this is complete. So there, Destro there. And if you guys are wondering how much are these for, it is only 379 pesos from Toy Kingdom. So look at that. This one is really cheap. This is 10-12 years ago. So there. Okay. These file cards right here are from the box set and from the DVD set. That's why they're already cut. So there. What else? I have here, this one is the modern G.I. Joe action figures. So this is the Pursuit of Cobra. If you notice, the G.I. Joe logo is different compared with this one. There you are. You see the comparison right there. This one is different. So there, Snake Eyes. File card here is different as well. So if you notice, this really looks like an identification card that you can just cut out and like that. This one is more expensive. Let me check. I think I have one here that still has a price tag. There you go. This one is sold at 499, so like 500 pesos. Why is that? Articulation is a lot better. The wrist is moving already. They have more accessories. And there. So 379 compared to 499. So there. And then if you go to a 3-day SM sale, you'll get 20% more. So there. More discount. So there. It's really cool. So there. That's it for the file cards. And then later on, I'm gonna show you the main event. So here are the action figures that I have left. Imagine, guys, I have like 100 of them back then. I only have these left. So how many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Less than 30. So less than 30 I have left. Now these are the remaining ones because these are my favorite characters. So of course my favorite character is this guy right here. This is Commando Snake Eyes. So there, accessories, there's a pistol, there's a combat knife right there, plus the harness. So there, this is the Commando Snake Eyes. It comes with an Uzi. I can't find the Uzi, but I know it's somewhere in my inside my toy chest. So there, that's my favorite. I have another Snake Eyes right here. This one is I love this Snake Eyes. This is from if I'm not mistaken, this is Pursuit of Cobra. This is the 500 pesos each figure. Why? It comes with a lot of accessories, like 2 katana blades. You have here the Uzi. There's a suppressor. There's a silencer. There's a pistol with a silencer here as well. I just didn't include them, but it's still with me. Plus this one, the combat knife, and it comes with 2 heads. This one and then the ninja like head. So there, this is my favorite. I had to customize it. The knee pad should be gray. I painted it black to make it more like a night ops thingy. So there. My second favorite is this guy, Beachhead. So there, full accessories. There's a backpack. I'll show you some of the Beachhead that I have. This one is, if you notice, the stand is different. This is the gold one. It's because this is from the Hall of Heroes version. So there, this one right here. This looks similar with. If you guys have seen the comics, noticed earlier the comics with data frame. It looks like this one. Beachhead. I have another Beachhead. This one is from the singles pack. So this is the backpack that I'm referring to. This is really awesome. And if you guys will notice, majority of the action figures left here are the ones that with this mask, balaclava. So there, I love them. They're the rangers. They're the troopers. So I troop build them. And then sometimes I paint them black, depending on what I really like. And this is one of my favorite custom characters. I call this one Spock from Siphon Filter. Gabe Logan, the character there in Siphon Filter 2. So there, bodies from Pursuit of Cobra, Snake Eyes, legs from Beachhead, the head from Beachhead as well. So there. I'm just gonna give you a bird's eye view of what I have left here. We're not gonna go into full detail. I might make another video for that. But there, what else? This one is a Snake Eyes battle damage, but I had to customize it to make it look like Kamakura, one of the Arashikage ninjas. So there, the Arashikage tattoo. I'm planning to get one soon. So there. What else? This one, guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with this one. This is Chuck Norris. I think he's based, character is based on Chuck Norris. So this is Outback, right there. What else? There. This is the Ninja Snake Eyes. There. So this is one of my favorite. I had to modify the harness, the belt as well. So there. So it's really cool. What else? My favorite villain, of course, Storm Shadow. Everybody's favorite. Thomas Arashikage. So there. What else? We have Firefly. This is my favorite as well because the mold is similar, or is Beachhead's mold as well. Body is, I have like 3 of them. So this one, these 2, plus where's the other one? Here. And there you go. So there, these 3 Firefly. Cool. So that's what I have right there. It's really cool. We have Timber, Black Timber. We have the other Timber from this Snake Eyes right here. That one. And of course we have Destro. This is my favorite Destro. The original comic series Destro. Of course, Cobra Commander. There. What else? Major Blood, Sebastian Blood, one of the higher ranking officers for the Cobra. And of course, the ever famous Cobra Trooper. I used to have like 10 of these back then. There. Oops, I forgot. This is Baroness from this is the Rise of Cobra, the first movie, live action movie, that is, the one with Channing Tatum and with that Ripcord, one of the Wayans brothers. So there, basically there, and I'll feature soon some of the figures that I customized, because I love customizing back then when I still have a lot of time. And let me feature this one too. This is the only Cobra vehicle that I have left. This is the Stinger, the Cobra Stinger. So the door opens like this. These are missile launchers and missiles. There you go. Something like that. Like sound effects, huh? Cool. What else? There. Plus, there's a free rifle right here. So there. And my favorite vehicle is this one, of course. This is from the modern G.I. Joe. So this is the Vamp version 2. Look at that. It is really slick. There's an extra spare tire here. This one rotates. I'll show you. It rotates. There. Plus this one blasts. Boink. There. So that's it. Don't worry, guys. I know you wanted to know more about this. I'll feature it soon. So I'm just giving you a bird's eye view of, like a preview of what I have left. G.I. Joe action figure that I have left. So there, plus this motorcycle patrol right here. So there, it fires away as well. There. So cool. So that's what I have left. There you go. There you have it, guys. These are my G.I. Joe action figures, my humble collection. These are all I have left out of like close to 100, or probably more than 100 back then. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are of my age, this is a little throwback, I should say. A trip down memory lane. Just post a comment, tell me who's your favorite, G.I. Joe action figure. And tune in next time, because I'm gonna feature my Beachhead action figures and my Snake Eyes action figures, the top two, my top two favorite G.I. Joe action figures. So there. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon. This is me back here, Hat Boy Hobby. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Stay safe.